What's up, Royals? I'm Kai. Hope you're doing well, and I am super pumped about this clutch because I want to produce some Desert Ghost ball pythons, and I want to share this egg cutting experience with you. So stick around. You're watching Lucas Lane and Royals. Alright, Royals, so in this video we are going to cut open a clutch of Desert Ghost eggs, and Desert Ghost is one of my top 3 most favorite recessive morphs, and they are pieds, clowns, and Desert Ghosts, and they're in that order based on the number of animals in my collection with those genes. So I have a lot of pieds, somewhat good amount of clowns, and then the Desert Ghost is way down here because I just don't have that many of them. There's not that many available, so I need to produce my own, and this is the clutch that I'm hoping to score on a lot of Desert Ghosts. And it just so happens that I have 2 clutches of Desert Ghosts that are kind of very close to hatching. Well, obviously one being the clutch that we're going to look at today, and then a week from now the other clutch is due to Pip. So we're going to have a total of 4 videos, and I'm going to bring them to you back to back, all about Desert Ghosts. So make sure you guys stick around if you love Desert Ghosts as much as I do. Now let's jump into the egg cutting, and the female is a visual Desert Ghost, and I have put 4 different males to her. So instead of going through every single male, let's just cut those eggs open and see which male sired the clutch. So I checked last night, I didn't see any pippers. I don't think I saw any pippers this morning either, but last night was day 55, so technically we are on day 56, and we should be good to cut. Should be good to cut. I do feel, let's see, this one definitely was pushing back. That's pushing back on me. That's pushing back. These 2 not so much, but the other ones definitely feel an animal inside. So we're gonna go ahead and start cutting. So I did lose a couple. There were 8. Actually, there were 10 eggs. Maybe 2 were slugs. Yeah, 10 eggs, 2 slugs, lost 2 to mold. You can actually see a little bit of that black mold right there in the middle. But yeah, I feel something in there now. Okay, so we're good to cut, and we're gonna start right here with this little tiny one, the boob egg. And hopefully we get some Desert Ghosts out of this clutch, but one of the sires was not a Desert Ghost, so I'm hoping to make some hets as well. And this looks like a DG. This looks like a DG, guys. Very clean. Small little guy, but I think this is a DG. I'm happy about that. So I got 1 DG right off the rip. So because of that, maybe I'm not going to be making some hets with the non-DG sire. That's alright. We'll just try again next season. Actually, we have a few more chances with the 5 eggs remaining. Let's see. Wow. Wow. Okay, so this is a pinstripe. Now I don't think this is a DG, although there's some of this membrane on it that's, oh, maybe it is a DG. Maybe it is. You see the color, very clean, kind of a creamy color. So we'll have to wait for this one to come out. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks promising. All right, let's move on. So far
we got two promising looking DGs. The first one is probably more promising. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Really, really orange. Wow. So this is a tough clutch to ID because usually if there's, not usually, but if there's pastel, it's like almost apparent if there's a pastel and DG together that you know it's DG for sure. I hope I said that right. Let me just kind of clarify. If there's pastel and DG, that combination, you almost know right away that it's a visual DG. But because this doesn't have pastel, there is a little bit of dirtiness in there. I don't know if you guys can see it right up in here. You see a little bit of dirtiness, but the color, the color is overall pretty creamy looking. So I'm not 100% sure if this is DG. I'm not 100% sure if any of these so far are DG. I think what I'll do is wait for them to come out, have a few sheds, and if this, like this dusting, this dirtiness starts to fade away and you get a more metallic color coming through, that's kind of what I'm waiting for to know if it's a DG or not. But so far, I mean, at least we got some nice codoms in the mix, and the mom being a visual will at least make some nice hets. So let's see. This is a big egg. The last three are pretty big. Wow. Look how bright that is. This looks almost the same as the first one. Almost the same as the first one. And I'm not sure if I could be this lucky to make all DG so far, so I think my methods of identifying is a little bit off, because I want to call this one a DG as well. So, wow, look at that. This one's definitely ready to come out. Okay. So let's put that one here. Let's move on to the next two. We'll save the biggest egg for last. This one's ready to come out too. It's pushing. All right, come on. Another one. Really, really yellow and creamy looking. Wow. Okay, this one looks really good. Look at that. Let me move some of this out of the way so maybe you guys can see better. Look at that. So this one doesn't have that dusting along its dorsal. So that's like a good sign that it's a DG. But again, like I'm starting to question myself because I wasn't expecting a whole clutch of DGs, especially if there's pinstripe involved. And it's being so orange. So I think this was sired by a het because it's so orange, and there's pinstripe, and there's only one sire that has that ability to produce these hatchlings. All right, last one. Just pinch and roll. Scissors upside down. All right, last egg. Give me something that, ooh. I'm saying ooh on all of these because, all right, so this one, you see that dusting there? Okay, so this one is not a DG. I don't feel confident that this one would be a DG. I think this one is a non-DG, and I'll show you why. So if we look at this one, which is still very orange and very pretty in comparison to the last one we just cut, right off you can see there's a difference in color, but that just could be some of the codoms in the mix. But if you look closely, you see how the one on the left has kind of a dusting inside the alien heads, whereas this one is super, super clean. And that's kind of my guess as to which one is DG and which one is not. So I think that's a DG Orange Dream maybe. And this one is a Orange Dream. All right, so that's it for this clutch. 6 eggs. Could have been better with the other 2 eggs, but nothing I can do about it. They just went moldy. But happy with the results. Definitely will give you guys an update once these all shed out, and we'll go from there.
So it looks like the Enchi Orange Dream Yellow Belly Pinstripe Het Desert Ghost male sired this clutch, and I think I see a couple Desert Ghost hatchlings, but I just can't say for sure. A lot of times hatchlings look very, very beautiful and vibrant in their eggs, but once they come out and had a shed or a few sheds and a few meals, that's when you start seeing a little bit of that black or gray speckling, and that's going to be a telltale sign that it's not a desert ghost, because desert ghosts stay really, really clean and they get cleaner and brighter as they age, which is why I love desert ghosts so much. You can be sure I will bring you an update on this clutch in just a couple of weeks, but remember, next week we have another desert ghost egg cutting video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel and you want to be informed of future uploads, make sure you're subscribed and ring that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching. Please share, and remember, Royals for life. Peace out.